2023 was the first year since the iPad arrived in 2010 without a single new iPad being updated or unveiled. iPad Pro is supposedly getting a full redesign very soon alongside a slew of other new products, yet Mark Gurman says no event. What the f is going on here? Want the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours? Subscribe and ring the bell. So what gives? Are we getting an event? Are the upgrades really as big as we expect? Let's break it all down, starting with the products we're expecting. The iPad Pro is set for the first form factor update since the A12X version that brought the flat sides to Apple's tablet lineup, getting OLED displays on both Pro sizes, which could also get a small size bump up to 13 and 11.1 inches respectively. The enclosure is said to be even thinner than before, but housing a new camera cluster, potentially moving the FaceTime camera to the landscape edge, and maybe even adding MagSafe charging for these M3 powered tablets. There's also a new iPad Air supposedly dropping with M2 inside, and a new 12.9 inch size joining the current 10.9 inch model. Apple is also set, according to Mac rumors, to bring a new, more Mac-like Magic Keyboard for the new iPads, and at least one new Apple Pencil model. But we're not done. MacBook Air, both 13 inch and 15 inch models, are set to be upgraded with M3 chips, new Bluetooth and Wi-Fi updates, and well, not really much else, but M3 is really good, so that's a good one anyway. It's 3nm and everything. Oh, and of course the usual complement of new watch straps, cases, and maybe even new iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro colours too. And I don't know about you, but that seems like a lot to throw out in a press release. In fact, the idea of an iPad Pro redesign not being announced by Apple in the event format is almost unheard of. In fact, even Mark Gurman himself said in his Bloomberg Power On newsletter that Apple would normally use a full-blown event to highlight this amount of new products, and yet he said that Apple is planning to announce the new products on its website with a series of online videos and marketing campaigns. But when you add in the recent CADs that have been leaked for the rumoured next iPhone SE models, which are basically an iPhone 14 with a single camera, HomePods that run tvOS and have displays glued to the side of them, there's actually an awful lot here. And perhaps that's the key to this mystery. Perhaps there is an event and some basic press releases coming up on the website. Look, let's just break this out. MacBook Air updates, sure, there's no reason that we need stage time for those. It's the perfect candidate for a press release. It's a chip we've already seen, in a design we've already seen, but just smooshing them together. Same with the iPhone color drop, you know, that could easily enough be a press release and people will talk about it anyway. The same could be said probably for the cases and watch straps, unless of course Apple has a replacement for the god-awful fine woven material finally. Hessian maybe, like those jute potato sacks, or cardboard. I mean, honestly, anything would be an upgrade at this point. But I don't see a full iPad Pro redesign with a full new accessory line and probably super crispy OLED displays being just farted out of Apple's press office, and if the iPad Air is getting that new biggest ever size, I don't want to see that being wasted either. That thing's going to sell super fast. And 100% Apple would not introduce a new HomePod Vision, or whatever the iPad taped to a HomePod is going to be called. Home Hub? I don't know. That's just not the sort of thing that they're going to throw out without a press release to tell you what it is. Now, Mark Gurman is saying that Apple will be introducing these with press releases and videos, but a new product design like that iPad Pro, Big Air or HomePod would also warrant having a hands-on session after the keynote for the press to get their images and influencers to get excited. Justine, I'm looking at you. How many colours do you think we'll get of that new Home Hub? I wonder, because Justine's M1 iMac video was just epic for having them all in one place around her. But even if Apple doesn't invite everyone to Cupertino to do their hands-on, perhaps something more akin to the Scary Fast event, or digital delivery, maybe a little bit shorter, with a group of press and influencers invited to a New York, LA, and who knows, maybe international location to have their first look and play with the goods. There have also been rumours of point-of-sale refreshers coming at Apple stores happening soon, so maybe we could see a digital event invite this week, maybe Tuesday for the following week, and then orders starting the Friday after that, and then shipping a week after that, which then also beautifully lines up with the expected release date of a special version of iOS 17.4, which has also been rumoured potentially to line up with these products. Now, maybe I'm just connecting wool threads between unrelated photos on my wall like Carrie and Homeland, or maybe I'm onto something. Let me know down in the comments. What are you expecting to see? What is the product that you want to get your hands on? For me, it's still the iPad mini, but that's the one iPad that doesn't appear to be getting any kind of love at this thing. But anyway, let me know what you're excited about down in the comments. Any questions you've got for me, hashtag iCaveAnswers down there. But don't forget to subscribe for the podcast as well. If you want to get the audio only version, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Podcasts, it's on Amazon, I think, and a few other places, so you can find it. It's Aluminium Apple News with a British accent, and we've got some great guests coming up over the next couple of weeks. I am super excited. Thank you, Patreons, and we will see you in the next one. Want the latest Apple news, leaks and rumours? Subscribe and ring the bell.